Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GMTS Trent Arena for tonight's
Junior varsity matchup between the visiting Centerville Elks and your Fairmont Firebirds. Let's meet the visiting Centerville Elks starting lineup. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 2, Andre Zimmerman. At guard, 5'10" sophomore, number 11, Spencer Franzman. At the other guard position, a 5'9" sophomore, number 20, Evan Latkins. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 22, Drew Thompson. At guard, a 6'2" freshman, number 33, Ethan Muckerhide. Elks head coach Kyle Bowes, assistant coach Troy Stoller. And now put your hands together for your Fairmont Firebirds. Starting at guard, a 6' sophomore, number 0, Caleb Hall.
Okay, we can hear you.
At center, 6'2" sophomore, number 22, Chris Thompson. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 23, Errol No. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 25, Kane Jones. And at guard, a 6' sophomore, number 33, Andre O'Daniel. Your head coach, Blair Albright, assistant coaches, Matt Adams and Julian Grasso.
All right, we are ready for our first MVCC Junior Varsity Basketball Game of the Week. It is the Centerville Elks in black against the Fairmont Firebirds in white here at Trent Arena. I'm Jared Bergstrom alongside Jeff Allen.
Good to be back, Jared.
I know it's been a long break since football and somewhat gotten colder.
Indeed, and now we're finally back out here on the hardwood.
And Fairmont wins the opening tip.
And those shoes moving on the court is a beautiful sound.
And they're going to do a read tip, and it goes. And I think they're going to call a foul on that is number 25, Kane Jones.
Good effort by Chris Thompson, but
Fairmont
Centerville
foul, 25, Kane Jones, his first.
hustled directly into that. Good hustle by Spencer Franzman, number 11.
So Centerville's going to come out and play predominantly what they work on in varsity all the time is a 2-3-3-2 zone on offense. And the opening shot is missed there by, it was number 20.
That was Ethan Muckerhide.
And a turnover there for the Firebirds.
Stolen from Caleb Hall.
That
Now
was
number 20 will run the offense, Evan Latkins.
drive into the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Kane Jones of the Firebirds.
Franzman just missed that layup off the drive.
Andrea Daniel has the ball into the key, off the glass, no.
Floater no good.
Defensive board goes to number 11, Spencer Franzman.
So it looks like Evan Latkins, the sophomore, will lead the offense for Centerville tonight. Zimmerman has it at the top of the key. Drive hard, pivot.
Deep
It's a
three, and it is good by number 22, Drew Thompson, for the first basket of the game.
So here O'Daniel is playing a majority of the first couple of games on varsity, but JV started tonight, and there you see a quick glimpse of his handles.
Almost another turnover for the Firebirds, but it goes off of Ethan Muckride's hands.
And that's what you see a lot out of O'Daniel is his ball handling ability. That's what makes him who he is at the point guard spot. Pass to Jones at the top of the key. Ball in the corner. That's O'Daniel with the ball again. Shuffle into the post by Chris Thompson.
And Thompson has an easy 5-footer.
Chris Thompson.
Good turnaround jumper there by the big man. There we go, Centerville bringing it down again. This JV game leading up to the much anticipated matchup of
Ball stolen away by O'Daniel, and it's going to go to the Firebirds.
wow,
Nice hustle there by O'Daniel.
a much anticipated battle tonight. Centerville and Fairmont varsity teams both 1-1, Jared.
And it's only the third game of the season.
It's going to be a good one. O'Daniel bringing it down. Here we go, Jones, ball handler now. Pass back to O'Daniel.
That was almost a travel by Jones. He drug that pivot foot
Daniel off the
Nice
screen,
spin.
move in.
Off the glass, no, but a board goes to, I think that's Muckride again for the Elks.
Number 2 is Andrew Zimmerman at the top of the key, past the Lakin. He's driving.
Cross-court pass, that's a 3, it counts. No good, but an
Another offensive rebound.
board, and he's fouled by number 22, Chris Thompson.
Lakin with an awesome effort there.
Well, ever since GWalk went away from playing conference games all at the end of the season and you can schedule whenever, it makes these early season contests count that much more.
There we go, Andre O'Daniel, see on the block down there. Running his mouth with another Centerville player. And Lakin sinks the first one.
Second one's up and good.
Evan Lakin, first 2 free throws, 2 for 2 tonight. O'Daniel. And that is definitely a foul.
O'Daniel will be going to the line to shoot.
That
Oh, that's not O'Daniel. That is
23, Errol Nall.
Errol,
Foul
yeah.
number 33, Ethan Muckride, his first, team's first.
Muckride's first foul,
Errol
team's
Nall,
first.
shooting 2.
Naj provided a pretty good scoring spark off the bench last year. Well, actually, on the starting lineup for the freshman team. And this year, he has even more expectations. I actually saw the kid when he was in 8th grade playing with a group of high school kids that did make the team. And he can fill it up. That's his thing. He sinks the second. Nope.
No, he misses both.
0 for 2 for Naj on the first 2 free throw attempts of the night. 5-2, Elks up early.
That's how you find yourself to the end of the bench if you cannot make free throws. And there's another 3 from the Elks on the other end. No. Rebound to Thompson for the Firebirds.
That miss was by Drew Thompson.
Hall, turnaround 3. No good. And defensive board goes to number 11, Franzman.
The Firebirds are missing a lot of shots early. And that is a steal by Naj. Past the Hall in transition, and he takes it up, and it rolls off the rim. Almost recovery by Naj, but it'll be a foul on number 23. Good effort, but Caleb Paul ultimately had trouble controlling the ball on the break, and that's what led to the turnover.
You cannot miss a wide open basket like that.
In transition, too, nobody in front of him. Can't be happy about that one. And Franzman inbounds to Lakins. And the point guard will bring it down again. Swing over to Zimmerman. Centerville trying to get something going in the back. And a pass down low. That's Drew Thompson.
Nice stolen away, but Centerville there to get the board back.
Centerville recovered. Now it's a 3 by Lakins. Off.
Rebound goes to number 5, Mitchell counts.
And O'Daniel on the break. Good dish out to the corner.
And nice drive off the paint along the line.
Mitchell counts.
And that pulls the Firebirds within 1.
Good series there by Counts. Just topping in the game and providing an instant spark.
That was a good basketball move for him to get the defender off his feet and just drive down the line.
Yes, indeed. You got Thompson in the corner. Swing over to the opposite corner. Franzman pivoting back out to the same corner.
Oh, you know I hate those cross-court passes like that. And another 3 from the Elks. No good.
It's off by Franzman. Zimmerman with the board. Spin move by Lakins. Pass back out to the right wing, but Zimmerman is not there anymore. Lack of miscommunication.
Back in for Fairmont, number 0, Caleb Hall.
Centerville is 1 for
Lack of
4 from
communication.
3 so far in this first quarter. And that's going to be a foul on number 20.
There's the replay of the good offensive board by Andre Zimmerman.
Evan Lankins picks up his first foul, team's second of the half.
Andre O'Daniel bringing up good crossover.
And a blocked shot by number 20. I don't know if that was
No,
a shot or a pass.
Yeah, it was a deflected pass by Lakins. And Fairmont somehow gets it back and counts. Beautiful pass.
O'Daniel spin move in the lane, and it is good. And the Firebirds lead for the first time tonight, 6-5.
Beautiful bucket by number 33.
It all started with Counts when he got that rebound. Heads up that he could not cross that line.
Yeah, Mitchell Counts is putting a lot of hustle right now. That's Zimmerman.
And he hits the easy 13-footer,
Drew Thompson.
putting the Elks back up 1.
So O'Daniel running with it again down the court, and he loses it on the hands of, I believe that is Franzman.
Yes, number 11 is Franzman.
Dish to
Deep
Drew
three.
Thompson.
Ooh, Thompson
Hitting that
back-to-back threes.
Drew Thompson.
Well, no, the last one was the jumper by Zimmerman. O'Daniel dish to the corner, Caleb Hall. He loses the ball and does not recover. That's going to go Fairmont's way, out of bounds on Centerville.
Centerville substitution number 12, Miles Rogers.
Miles Rogers comes
Also
into the
checking in,
game,
number 32, Bryce McMahon.
as well as Bryce McMahon for the Centerville Elks. O'Daniel will be inbounding it.
It's never good when you want to inbound right in front of the opponent's bench.
Interesting look. And past the Hall. Kane Jones receives the ball on the wing. He drives, open lane, and a beautiful void of the crease by Kane Jones. As you see there, dish over to the wing, right to the rim, lays it in.
Another turnover for the Elks. The Firebirds have numbers, 3-on-2. Pass out to Counts for 3, and it's good.
Mitchell Counts for 3.
That kid is playing really well in the first quarter. He came in off the bench, and the demeanor of this team has changed ever since.
5 points in about 4 minutes of work so far in this first quarter for Counts. And it looks like Centerville is going to try and hold for the last shot.
Miles Rogers, the replacement point guard, in for Lakins.
We're at under 10 seconds left, and the ball is poked away.
And that was deflected by O'Daniel, but
And
ultimately off number 22, Drew Thompson.
Fairmont substitution number 35.
Great
Zach
defense there by
Snodgrass.
Andre O'Daniel, number 33. You see
O'Daniel into the paint, turnover. 3 seconds left. The shot will count if he can get it off. He does, and it misses. And that's how the first quarter of play ends. Fairmont leads 11-10.
Ethan Muckride missing that layup. It could have put the Elks back up.
Anything really surprise you in that first quarter?
No. Fairmont's slow start kind of got me off. Andre O'Daniel kind of was having trouble getting into his own.
Yeah, he only has 2 points so far.
Yeah, I think
really the big one surprise is Mitchell Counts coming off the bench.
Yeah, he surged into the game, and I think JV early season is a lot. There's a lot to be proven with players, and it was a great quarter for Mitch Counts coming in and changing the way the team plays.
And on Centerville's side, you got Drew Thompson, 8 of the 10 team's 10 points. I guess if Fairmont wants to try and shut anyone down, nobody else for Centerville has really been able to do anything.
Yeah, Drew Thompson with his ability to shoot outside really burning this defense right now.
And that's something Centerville needs to work on the rest of the game. I saw the name there. I mean, Centerville, the only person to make a 3 is Thompson, and they're shooting 2 out of 6 so far in this game.
Here we go, the beginning of the second quarter. And I believe Fairmont is going to get
Fairmont
the
will
ball.
have the ball, yeah.
Kane Jones on the inbound. They pass it
that
into
is
O'Daniel.
that is a bad pass.
Very risky.
Ooh. That's where you try to get someone to work
Screen
back
by
across.
Thompson. O'Daniel pass into Thompson, but
Oh.
deflects pass.
I was wondering if they were going to call the foul, or what is it, number 11 for the Elks. Fransman smacked Thompson across the chest.
Miles Rogers, his first team.
Oh, they're going to give it to 12.
Brown over to the corner, and Caleb Hall's open for the three, and that'll be off.
And that's going to be an over the back on, I believe that's Thompson.
Fairmont foul number 22, Chris Thompson, his second, team's fourth.
So now the Elks here with the ball.
Fairmont substitution number 23,
A little bit of confusion.
No. And for
like
the Elks, number 10,
no.
Kyle Hurds.
Number 10, Kyle Hurls will come in. Looks like run the point. So here we go. Caleb Hall challenging Hurls at mid-court.
He's got to watch dragging that pivot foot behind him.
Zimmerman pass to Thompson. Dish down low to number 30, Jason Hayes. Number
Another
22,
deep
Zimmerman
three.
at the top of the key. Board by Zimmerman. And put back by Thompson, no good.
Firebirds have
the board.
It's 4-on-1, and O'Daniel's going to go coast to coast. And a timeout by Centerville.
Daniel blazes past the defense. Just poor transition defense by Centerville.
Well, when you got all 5 Firebirds in front of the 4 Elks behind them, it's going to be hard for that one Elk to try and stop 5 different people that could get the ball. But O'Daniel wisely took it himself. Kind of surprising to see Centerville call a timeout. I mean, they're only down 3, and that's only the first really fast break they've given up. But it'll be interesting to see how the Firebirds play both Thompson and O'Daniel the rest of the way in this game, because they're only allowed 5 quarters of play between JV and varsity, so I'd assume they might play the rest of this half and then sit out.
O'Daniel, his ball handling and distributing ability really makes a big difference on that next level.
I don't like those cross-court passes, and that's why.
Stolen by Jones. Narrow Naj pass to the wing. Just to the corner into O'Daniel. With the nasty step back, misses the shot though.
Nice
Jones
board by Jones.
Board. Offensive rebound by Kane Jones. Good effort here so far by him. Jones with the step back, a little bit of a push off there. Andre O'Daniel stepping back and taking.
Crossover. That's where you got to kick that out to Tabor.
Not Daniel getting caught up in the moment and takes another bad shot. That floater from the right side of the rim.
You've got to pass that back to Hall. He was wide open on the outside arc.
Tunnel vision.
Foul number 35, Zach Snodgrass, his first, team's 5th.
There a foul on Snodgrass for Fairmont. So Lakins will come back in, and he made a big difference early in the first quarter, Jared.
Also number 32, Bryce McMahon.
Number 20 dribbling the ball right now. Be a dish to Thompson. Jason Hayes on the outside. Dish to Thompson again. Lakin scanning the defense. Thought he had Thompson low, no, goes out to the corner. And drives back in and almost gets it stolen. And the bucket by Muckride, no good. And another offensive rebound for the Centerville Elks as Jason Hayes gets that one. A good hustle by the Centerville Elks, but I think that was a jump ball.
They called it a travel on Hayes.
Oh, called it a travel, okay.
I was waiting for the ref to it was either going to be a jump ball or a travel.
Yeah. Great effort despite the jump, despite the travel, excuse me. Daniel dish to Jones, who dishes to Naj, who dishes to Hall, who dishes to Tom.
And another turnover. Body.
That's not Thompson.
And there's the jump ball, and it is in favor of Centerville. Are you looking at the varsity roster? Number 14. On the roster, he's 14. That's Snodgrass. So Centerville wins the possession arrow on the jump ball, and really both teams have been somewhat stalemate so far in this second quarter.
Drew Thompson with the drive. Oh, the foul on Naj.
I don't like that foul being called. I mean, he's basically backing Naj up, and Naj cannot really go anywhere.
Here we go. Mitch Counts coming back in.
All right.
Now number 5. Provided a great spark to the Fairmont team in the first quarter.
And he just picks up his first foul.
Good foul, though. Drew Thompson had all the position down low to have an easy bucket. So make him earn his free throws. Another good play by Counts.
Drew Thompson at the line, shooting 2.
Prove even more beneficial
if he can miss both.
If he can miss.
Returning for the Elks, number 2, Andre Zimmerman.
Drew Thompson sinks the first one.
Back in for Fairmont, number 22, Chris Thompson.
Zimmerman comes back in for Centerville, and Drew Thompson comes back in for Fairmont. Another substitution.
The refs have got to get a handle on the substitution.
Number 24, Connor Walls.
First time Connor Walls has been into the game, I believe. Look at Centerville's bench. That is like the deepest JV bench I've ever seen.
And Thompson sinks both of them. There you go, Daniel coming, handling the ball down the court. And dish to
Counts
the corner.
from 3. Counts is good.
Counts. Continues his role of impressive plays so far through this game.
A 30-second
30-second timeout by 30-second timeout called by Fairmont. Why would you call a timeout if you just made a wide open 3 like that?
I have no clue.
Bring that close to your mouth. Somewhat of a
Head scratching timeout.
yeah, and they just gave Centerville a point. I don't know.
So here we go, Lakins.
Oh, they never added the second free throw because they went down so quickly.
Lakins running the point for the Elks offense.
And a travel.
Travel by Zimmerman. A careless play there. Got to pay more attention, and he traveled. He indeed did.
I mean, sure, LeBron gets away with 8 steps, but you don't get away with 3 in high
In the
school.
NBA.
Oh, nice swat there by.
That was Lakins on the swat, and that's going to be a charge by
charge.
O'Daniel.
That'll be O'Daniel's first foul, I believe.
Trying to be too aggressive. Ended up making a big mistake.
Ooh, he was just getting there, too.
That was a great play by Thompson, I believe.
It was either Thompson or
Zimmerman. Lakins taking this dish to Zimmerman. Muckride getting him in the corner.
Muckride going to drive down low. Count it, no. But he's going to go to the line to shoot 2, and that is Thompson's, or Snodgrass's, second foul.
35, Zach Snodgrass. That's his second, team's 9th. Ethan Muckerhide at the line.
Snodgrass is second.
Muckerhide at the line to shoot 2. First one's good. Or no, the 1-and-1.
Here we go. Second one. It's good too.
Centerville has not missed from the free throw line yet tonight.
And Daniel surging down the court. He goes in with a crossover. Swing to cross court.
That's number 4, Garrett Danielson.
And careless pass.
Bad pass by Counts. Too high for Snodgrass.
Centerville get this one back. Back and forth game so far.
Centerville substitution, number 11, Spencer Franzman.
Spencer Franzman checks into the game for number 32, Bryce McCannon.
Lincoln's good pass to Franzman over on the wing. He drives, fakes, turns around, pass down to Muckerhide, who passes back and gets Muckerhide on the cut.
What? That was beautiful the whole way set up.
Good give and go by the Centerville Elks. And that's what head coach Kyle Bose likes to see. Easy looks for the offense. O'Daniel with a good pass down to Danielson, but
and he's blocked by the rim.
Yeah, he hits the bottom of it. It's a good hustle by Garrett Danielson.
Centerville looking to take the lead. A timeout by Centerville. So it'll be Centerville's ball out of their timeout, and it's tied at 16 with just under 3 minutes left in the first half.
So here we go, replay.
You practice
Passes
this
it
all
over.
the time.
Danielson
through the week.
has to be there for that backdoor cut. He's in the wrong lane at the wrong time.
Centerville right now is on a 6-2 run over the last minute and a half. And with almost all momentum on their side.
So 16 up. Lakins is going to take this inbound. And Lakins dish to Zimmerman, who doesn't take the lane. Instead passes it up to the top of the key. Got Thompson in the corner. Good pass down to Muckerhide. It gets blocked.
I'm surprised they
Then
didn't call that
stolen.
a jump ball. Refs in junior varsity are so quickly to call that jump ball.
Oh
And that
my
ball,
goodness. Andre O'Daniel trying to get the hop step off and just runs over the Centerville defender. So you can see on the replay, he tries to
never had a handle on the ball.
cross sides of the handle and
That's his second
go
team's
over
team.
top of him and just runs him straight over.
Returning for the fireworks, number 0, Caleb Paul.
Shouldn't Centerville be shooting free throws? That's the 10th foul. I don't know.
Maybe a charge isn't considered. I don't know.
That's why we don't wear stripes.
Zimmerman driving.
Oh, he had the back door with Muckride, but Muckride wasn't paying attention.
And floater by
Ooh.
Franzman knocks Kane Jones down.
Special Franzman.
And Kane Jones taking it back up court. He sees the seam.
And
he's
that's
gonna
a
get
charge.
another charge.
Mhm.
Centerville.
Kane Jones, that'll be his second foul of the game.
That is
Teams-
the third charge taken.
Foul number 25,
And
Kane
Bose and the
Jones,
Centerville
his
bench are
second.
loving it. So Lakin's taking this one down again. The Elks have the advantage. Lakins loses the
Nice
dribble with a
spin move.
spin move, and oh my,
comes up a little bit short.
would have been
Jones.
such a nice play. Jones hand off the hall, and good steal by Drew Thompson, and that is going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball in favor of Centerville, so they'll keep the ball.
But how about the hustle from Drew Thompson, who's had a great game for Centerville tonight.
Firework foul number 0,
Oh, they
Caleb
call a
Hall.
foul on Hall instead. Even better for Centerville, they keep the possession arrow.
Drew Thompson at the line for Centerville. Fairmont substitution number 22, Chris Thompson.
Thompson checks back into the game for count. No, that's number 3. Chris Mix. And Centerville still perfect from the line tonight, 8 for 8. Thompson now has 12 of the team's 20 points.
Centerville overall is playing fundamentally pretty well. And Jones.
The stop.
And then Thompson with the drive. Spin move, trying to get in the post.
Hall from behind the arc. Hall, good, nothing but net.
From the top of the key.
It ends a 2.5-minute scoring drought for the Firebirds as Hall picks up his first basket of the night. And this is almost too soon to be trying to hold for the last shot.
Lakin's just.
Well, I guess he's going to
dribbling.
try it. 1:09 is when Centerville started this possession. Let's see if they can do it.
Lakins is just dribbling and Little pass to Zimmerman. Carefully taking instruction from Kyle Bowes.
He's almost out there on the court. The refs
Yeah, he's
normally don't let him out that far.
prepping up something. Lakins dish to Muckeride and back to Lakins. And they are taking their sweet time. 40 seconds in now. And they're going to try to run out the entire clock.
A minute 9, something I have not seen before in high school basketball. A long time to hold the ball. We're down to 10 seconds. You've got to get something going.
And now they're passing it. Thompson with the drive.
Kick
and he's
out.
going to try to pass it. Almost stolen by Thompson.
And Fairmont will get the ball with 2.5 seconds left.
Chris Thompson winning the Thompson on Thompson battle.
So Centerville holds the ball for Hall's half-court heave, no good, and that's how the first half ends.
Almost blocked there.
Centerville leading 20-19 in our MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week. That's why you don't hold the ball for a minute and 7.5 seconds. You don't give yourself anything to do with the rebound.
Interesting strategy by Bowes as they go into halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Fairmont Junior Varsity cheerleaders, Abby Reese, Captain Brianna Stein, Emily Redding, Abby Smith, Antonia Clark, Becky Reinhardt, and Lindsay Winfield.
It's going down for real. Now once it's open, let me see it again. It's going down for real. Shake for a shake. I'm throwing these Emirates in the sky. I can just roll up, cause I'm swole up. So that birthday cake could have cold us. I said records, scratches, hold up. It's going down for real. Drop, shake, pop, break. Lift it, drop, shake. It's going down for real.
Put your hands together one more time for your Fairmont Firebird Junior Varsity cheerleaders.
Welcome back to the second half of the MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week. Centerville currently leads 20-19 over the hometown Firebirds. For Fairmont, what do they have to do to get back into this game, Jeff?
I wouldn't say back into this game, sure. They've been in the game the whole entire time. I think overall, Centerville just has the edge on the fundamentals. Really, when you get down to basketball, it's those things as like shooting free throws and limiting mistakes. They're making smart passes. They're being efficient with the basketball, and I think that's what Fairmont has to do. Andre O'Daniel has to stop trying to do everything. I think he's trying way too hard and forcing a lot of mistakes for his team.
I think Fairmont needs to play a full quarter of basketball, something we haven't seen yet. They play in spurts.
Yeah.
I mean, they were up 16-8 at one point, but
and Errol Naj, shots off and rebound by Lakins.
Since that 16-8 lead, Centerville has clawed back in a 12-3 run.
So Zimmerman passes to the corner where Franzman will receive the basketball and dish down low. Pass to the corner. And Franzman will drive, pivot. Pass back to Zimmerman, who passes to Lakins, who will drive in and get the little teardrop.
Pick up the first bucket of this second half.
So O'Daniel surging down the court once again. Oh, good crossover, good pass.
Counts can't answer. Oh, no, that's Hall. And that is Thompson to answer on the bucket and scoop.
So miss on the three by Hall. And good bucket by Thompson down low. The big man is playing very efficiently. Chris Thompson with great defense down low.
O'Daniel with the steal. Up court to Hall. Hall off the glass. Yes.
Gorgeous pass by O'Daniel, running the break superbly.
You had to hold your breath on that one until the basket or the ball fell,
Yeah.
because Hall had one to end that first half that bounced 3 or 4 times off the rim and fell off.
Zimmerman scanning the defense, driving, gets on the low block somehow, and just goes up with it.
I think that's where Centerville has the advantage, is they can have all 5 people come around the outside of the arc, and if Thompson goes out to defend him, he doesn't have the speed to jump back quickly, as he has a turnaround jumper there.
And Chris Thompson knows how to finish around the rim. Great inside presence to have so far. Good pass by O'Daniel too. And Lakins on the top of the key, pass to Zimmerman, who passes to Thompson.
Back to Lincoln.
Back.
And stolen away by Hall. Hall
And
has
a miss key by the Elks. And gets fouled by Lakins.
He's going to go to line to shoot 2.
A miscue on offense by the Elks. Lakins attempts the pass to Fransman, and Fransman runs away as soon as he passes it. And that results in Caleb Paul getting 2 free throws on the fast break.
This is something Centerville or Fairmont has not been able to do yet. First free throw is good for Hall.
And for Fairmont, number 5, Mitchell Counts.
Counts checks into the game for
Number 24, Connor Walls.
Snodgrass, I believe.
Jason Hayes.
Connor Walls and Jason Hayes will come in for the Elks. Hayes, one of the only freshmen on the roster.
And Hall goes 2 for 2. Firebirds are 50% from the free throw line so far.
I'm ashamed. I just said freshmen. Fransman pass over to Zimmerman.
Down to
Lob to
Thompson.
the corner.
And Thompson's calling for it back, and I don't think Zimmerman saw it.
Thompson in the corner is wide open, and now he's being trapped. Good defense by Hall. Good defense by Thompson.
Zimmerman drives into the paint, kicks out to Hayes. And Hayes, why is he dribbling away from the basket? But Zimmerman from 3, no.
And good rebound by Kane Jones.
Way to come up with that one.
And Jones running the break.
Kick out to Counts. Counts out to O'Daniel.
Now O'Daniel will try to regather this offense, get something going. All the guys, ISO for O'Daniel.
No shot, but a blocking foul will be called on number 24 for the Elks. That is Connor Walls, his first, team second of the half.
And O'Daniel almost flying kneed him to the face.
Ooh.
Andre O'Daniel at the line, shooting 2.
Showing off his athleticism, and he'll shoot 2 here. And I think the most successful part about the Centerville Elk offense tonight is how many passes they've thrown without committing a turnover. They have very fluid ball movement.
That is a knee to the face.
Yeah, I was surprised I didn't call that one a charge. But his feet were moving a bit. So Daniel tried to swish his second one, and that'll roll in. And now the Firebirds are up by 5 here. See if they can continue this one, like I said, Jared.
Spurt for the Firebirds.
And Zimmerman pondering the pass. Fransman down low to Muckerhide, who misses the easy layup.
And Thompson comes away with the board.
Really, he had a lot of space there as Hall running the break for Fairmont.
Gives it off to Counts. Counts cross court to O'Daniel. O'Daniel into the paint, spin move, and it is good.
So beautiful ball handling by Andre O'Daniel. Gets him the easy look inside.
And just like that, a 5-point lead becomes 7.
So there we go, that 3-2 for Fairmont. And they're backdoor cutting a lot. Muckerhide pivots. Pass to Fransman. Passes to number 21.
They're going to take the 3. No, O'Daniel with the defensive rebound. And O'Daniel's going to take the break. And now he's going to dribble out of it. Crossover. Kick out Counts from behind the arc.
That's an air ball.
Oh, my.
Not a good shot. Thompson will take this one. Top of the key passes.
I don't have a 21 on my roster. Who is that?
I don't know.
But a turnover.
Checking in for Fairmont, Zach Snodgrass.
So Zach Snodgrass will come in for the Firebirds and Jason Hayes for the Elks.
30, Jason Hayes.
Well, here we go. Daniel. Pass down low to Snodgrass, but it will not matter as the foul will be against Centerville. Or
It's against Fairmont.
it's against Fairmont.
I believe Snodgrass with the foul.
Fairmont foul number 25, Kane Jones.
Or
Team's
Jones.
third, team's first.
It was away from the ball.
So new look, Zimmerman will bring it up court again. Pass to Hayes in the corner. He gets a little trap.
Ooh, a cross-court pass down low. Ball stolen away. And it's going to stay with Centerville.
Great recognition by Kane Jones.
Fairmont substitution number 23, Harold Doe.
Errol Nosh will come back in.
And so will Thompson.
Also checking
Counts
in
will
for
go to the
Firebirds,
bench.
Number 22, Chris Thompson.
And Drew Thompson from the corner. And that's off the
Did he
side
shoot
of the
that
rim.
I wasn't paying attention. Did he shoot that from out of bounds?
No. Errol Nosh pivots, looks.
Almost a turnover.
Pass to Snodgrass, though.
You don't want Snodgrass out there dribbling ISO.
Caleb Hall passes cross court to the corner, and Naj mishandles the bad pass. And now O'Daniel will get it at the top of the key. He'll try to dribble it out.
O'Daniel hopping
Man.
around and no good. Number 11, Spencer Fransman, comes up with the rebound as we approach a minute left in the third quarter.
And Jason Hayes.
Hayes
That'll be
double
a
dribble.
carry.
I believe that's the double dribble, right?
No, that was a carry.
Substitution
Huh?
number 20,
That was a carry.
Oh.
Lakers. Also number 32, Bryce McMahon.
I've called that a double dribble. I don't know how many times then.
Andre O'Daniel dished to Hall, passes back to O'Daniel in the corner, dishes
Down
down
low
low
to
to Thompson.
Thompson and
Rims out. Good
Hayes
rebound.
with the rebound. And wisely slows up just to get numbers even again. Under 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Hayes down low with the power move. That's going to be off the rim.
O'Daniel with the rebound. O'Daniel looking to go coast to coast.
Andre O'Daniel with that spin pass out to the corner. Good distributing skills there by O'Daniel, and they'll reset the offense.
And I think they're going to hold for the last shot.
Nope,
Unless
Nosh will drive.
a blocking foul
That'll
they
be a
called.
block. Thought it was going to be another charge. I was about to say. Wow.
Let's see who the blocking
Several
foul,
fouls,
25.
32, Bryce McMahon. His first, team's third.
Number 32, Bryce McMahon.
Harold Doe at the line, shooting two.
First one is up and good. Almost a platoon shift for the Firebirds. 3 out of the 5 players come off the court. Ooh.
Number 23 Knowles communicating with his teammates before his second free throw.
Second one is up and good. 19.2 seconds left. You'd assume Centerville will hold for the last shot.
Especially judging by last half.
Oh, a minute 9 is different than 19. 5 seconds left. Hayes dribbling.
Hayes is driving, taking it himself.
High shot, no. And that's a heads-up play by Nall to throw it out of bounds. But the timer ends, and Fairmont is up 9 with 1 quarter left to play, 33-24.
The end of the third quarter here. And Firebirds took over that quarter, no doubt about it.
Centerville only scored 4 points that quarter.
4-14. So Centerville is going to try to find its rhythm again. see if it can find Drew Thompson on a couple open looks.
He's been the only one to be able to score for Centerville, really. He has 12 of the team's 24 points. Nice look there in on the Centerville's huddle.
Kyle Bowes. And go prepare. And that buzzer marks the beginning of the last period for this junior varsity game.
So when we start playing hockey. Both sides are starting to fill in for this varsity matchup. An intense one for just the third game into the season for both.
Yes, indeed. And Chris Mix will come in with the starting lineup to begin the fourth quarter. And perhaps one of the biggest surprises of the night is Andre O'Daniel being in all 4 quarters of the JV game, meaning he only has 1 quarter left of varsity basketball. Chris Thompson as well. Let you know they're not going to dig deep into the bench.
Right.
And an unusual timeout right after the quarter.
Didn't even start.
Yeah, right before the quarter, I guess.
And then they break too early.
So definitely some different approaches for head coach Kyle Bowes, but we'll see if it works, as Centerville needs all the time they can get, down by 9 to begin this fourth quarter. And now Fairmont's going
to use the
using
full
up the
60
time.
seconds.
So you're going to give it to us.
It'll be Centerville's ball to start the fourth quarter.
And Lakins will be the point guard. Kick off the fourth quarter.
Combining all the sports into this one. Kickoff, period.
Zimmerman dish to the corner. Brings it back out of the top of the key. Back kick to Thompson. Thompson with the drive, and he's going to go underneath and score. Drew Thompson. Impressive game.
Fairmont needs to slow this game down, take as many possessions as they can away from the Elks. But right now, if the Elks want to get back into this game, every time I think down the court they have
Daniel dish down low, but it is stolen by Muckeride.
I think, what's his name?
Zimmerman dish down low to Hayes, who almost gets the and one bucket foul on Chris Thompson, number 22 for Fairmont.
Fairmont foul number 22 to Chris Thompson, his third.
As you can see on the replay, Zimmerman comes straight down, notices that it goes under the defense, and Chris Mix and Chris Thompson with some miscommunication. Hayes behind him.
First one is no good. That's Centerville's first miss from the free throw line.
Jason Hayes and Ethan Muckeride, 2 guys who have seen significant playing time tonight, the only 2 freshmen on the JV team. Hayes' second free throw.
Up and no good. Centerville misses their first 2 free throws of the night. O'Daniel, nice behind the back.
Oh my goodness! That young man twisted his ankle on the behind the back by O'Daniel. And that kid can carry the rock.
It's sad he only gets to play 1 quarter in the varsity game.
I mean, dribble the rock. I said carry.
That'd be a foul or a turnover. And Hall off the glass. Nice work into the paint, but no good.
And that's going to be a foul on Hall as well.
Fairmont foul number 0, Caleb Hall, his second, team's third.
So Zimmerman with point guard duties now, as Lakins is going to take a rest before the end of the fourth quarter. Zimmerman taking obvious instruction from Kyle Bowes. Dish down low to Muckeride and stolen by Errol Naj. And miscue by Kane Jones and O'Daniel, but O'Daniel still running the break with ease. And misses the open layup.
You've got to pass that out. Nall was open way here on the three-point arc.
You can dribble to the rim, you can glide to the rim, doesn't matter unless it goes in. Pass to the corner for the Elks, drive by Zimmerman, dish to the opposite corner.
Thompson from behind the arc, no good. Hayes with an offensive board for the Elks.
Centerville, Elks with tremendous hustle. Good pass by Hayes. Another pass down to Zimmerman, he'll drive the crease.
And he's fouled. I believe that's Thompson's 4th foul.
So Coach Kyle Bowes perhaps notching up the aggressiveness of his offense here in the 4th quarter.
Foul number 22, Chris Thompson, his 4th, team's 4th.
Chris Thompson's 4th foul of the night. That could be huge for the end of the game. And Andre Zimmerman sinks the first one.
In for the Firebirds, number 35, Zach Snodgrass.
Snodgrass in for Thompson for the Firebirds. As Centerville tries to cut this to a 5-point game with 5:2 left.
And he sinks it.
Does.
Great form, might I say, from Andre Zimmerman from the free throw line as well. So Lakins will come back in to handle point guard duties. Kane Jones inbounds. And O'Daniel will get it. And they turned up a full court press here. And that is bad because O'Daniel has some burners on him. And he'll go straight to the rim and another layup.
A jump ball in favor of the Firebirds. But O'Daniel has got, the coach is going to be all over him. You have to take the time going up the court. You're up 5 points in the last quarter.
Well, it's really easy for him to get to the rim, so.
But it's like you said, if it doesn't go in, it doesn't matter easy.
So there we go. Kane Jones dribbling this one. He drives, kick to the corner. And that was Caleb Hall with the miss from 3. Past the Lakins.
Centerville can cut it to single possession here.
Fairmont tuned up some pressure too. Muckeride pass to the corner and Zimmerman traveled. And he has to take his time. Mental mistakes plaguing the Elks once again. And Fairmont is going to take a timeout. We'll peep in the Fairmont's huddle. And only down by 5, the Elks have to have hope. Been a great battle tonight, no doubt. We come out of the timeout, it'll be Fairmont's ball. We'll have the upper hand. So here we go. We are out of the timeout now. Fairmont has to hustle over. And Caleb Hall on the inbound. Seems like Andre O'Daniel has been in almost the entire game. As Knowles dishes it back to Hall, and they are responding to the full court press. And Caleb Hall dribbling past midcourt. They are good. Jones, just a Snodgrass who gets it back up to the top of the key in O'Daniel's hands. And O'Daniel will take Lakins one-on-one. Stop, pivot, pass to Naj. Now Naj is going to hit from the top of the key. Kane Jones driving. Good bucket.
Kane Jones.
Sophomore has been very impressive the first 2 years of his career, spending it on JV and freshman, has missed 3 by Centerville. And O'Daniel dribbling past And dish to the corner. Kane Jones open for three and misses it just off. Caleb Hall, he taps it. Saved by Centerville. Good save by Andre Zimmerman there. And it'll be Elk's ball. Great hustle as you see on the replay.
That's his third, team's fifth.
Kane Jones missing the ball. Missing the three, I mean. Zimmerman past the Lakins. Passes back over to Zimmerman. And Drew Thompson will scan the D back up to the top of the key, though. And passing amongst the perimeter. Centerville trying to find a hole. Lakins at the top of the key. Dish over the Fransman. And pass inside the Muckerhide. And he's going to draw the foul. I believe that'll be
I think that's null.
Snodgrass.
Firebird foul number 23, Harold No, his third,
Harold
team
knows.
sixth.
So that is his third foul of the night. Team 6 of the half.
Ethan Butler had at the line shooting two.
That puts him in the one-on-one, correct?
Yeah. And the freshman sinks his first free throw. No, I believe it's 7 actually.
Chris Thompson.
Chris Thompson enters the game.
With 4 fouls. Ooh.
Yeah. See if they'll attack him or not. Jones with the inbound. O'Daniel might try to take on this full court press by himself too.
And I think he
He
is.
does. Very elusive. And he gets trapped and
stolen
picked out by
away.
Lakins, but that is out of bounds. So good trap by Centerville. Exactly what they drew up, just didn't work to perfection. O'Daniel with the inbound. And they'll hit Naj in the corner, who takes the quick three, bounces up, and good rebound by Spencer Franz, and Zimmerman's going to be running the break now. Zimmerman goes up with the layup.
A blocking foul called on, that's O'Daniel. That'll be his third.
Fairmont foul number 33, Andre O'Daniel. That's his
Yep,
fourth,
feet were not
team
set,
seventh.
so good
Great.
call by the refs.
Great drive, and then the Euro step from Zimmerman straight into the lane.
Andre Zimmerman at the line shooting two.
First one is good from Zimmerman.
Fairmont
Dahl
substitution
checks out
number
for
5,
counts.
Mitchell counts.
See if Mitchell counts will still provide the same spark here in the fourth quarter. O'Daniel grabs that one. I believe that was Chris Thompson. Excuse me.
4-point game, 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Jones drives, kicks to O'Daniel on the wing. O'Daniel taking this one one-on-one. Lakins.
Nice.
Jones picks up his dribble and passes it down low to Thompson, who'll try to take him one-on-one and misses the easy break. And Chris Thompson fighting his own teammate for the rebound.
Jump ball in favor of Centerville.
And he ripped it out of Caleb Hall's hands. And that ended up being Centerville ball. Has to be kicking himself for that one.
Centerville has to score on this possession to get within one.
2 minutes to go. And Zimmerman and Thompson have been the men tonight, so let's see if they'll go to one of their go-to guys. Down low to Thompson, and
Jones had the read on it, just a little bit too much speed.
Jones is a great defensive player. We have seen that displayed throughout the night. Number 25 has been reading them lanes and picks out the ball. Down low on Drew Thompson. Thompson in the corner, didn't switch off, and that could have been bad for Fairmont.
Open ball, and it stays with the Firebirds. 1:45 left.
O'Daniel with a beautiful fast break display. Missed layup by Caleb Hall. Oh my goodness, Centerville has it. Drew Thompson streaking down the court.
And he turns it over. No, they save it, the Elks do. And somehow he gets out of it, but did they call a timeout, Centerville?
Kyle Bose is saying he did not call a timeout.
There's timeout on the court. The Centerville coaching staff is arguing. But I think they'll take the 30-second timeout.
Some confusion on the sideline, but ultimately going to end up in a full timeout taken by the Centerville sideline. And what is going on in the Centerville huddle right now, Jared? What do you think?
They've got to find a way to score on these easy layup opportunities. The Firebirds are driving down the court way too fast. Fairmont needs to take time off the clock, but I mean, they're missing easy open layups. Centerville is not answering back on the back end after good defense. They're not getting back in transition. I mean, there's no reason this game should not be tied at this point.
Completely agree. Drew Thompson had that open corner
Fairmont
three.
B.
Could have really
Fairmont
hurt
could
him.
easily be up 12 with how many, I don't know, wide open layups
Yeah.
that O'Daniel has missed. I think that's something that Coach
Daniels missed a few. Thompson's missed a few.
Jared
Hall's missed a few.
Stonecash will talk to this team about this week in practice.
Definitely a focal point moving towards the future, and it's only the third game, Jared. They got a lot of
Right.
time. At this point of the season, your team is still very malleable.
And they got a good game this Friday against Springboro, our second junior varsity game of the week. We'll be back here at Trent. Look at this lineup for Centerville coming out of the timeout. They've got all four people
pretty much.
standing in row at the foul line, and now they all get in motion.
And there we go. Thompson to the hole.
Thompson behind the back, or over the, whatever you want to call it, it's good. And it's a 2-point game now for the Elks.
Has been the go-to guy, has almost half their points. Kane Jones dish back to the top of the key to Caleb Hall. Caleb Hall looking for O'Daniel, gets it to him with a bounce pass. And they're going to try to trap O'Daniel here and force the errant pass, but they're a good ball movement by Fairmont, avoiding the trap. Zimmerman all over O'Daniel, and he's going to foul him.
They got fouls to give.
Foul number 2, Andre.
They're definitely going to have to give him as Fairmont is trying to hold the ball, holding on for dear life.
A minute left in the game, a 2-point lead for the Firebirds. They've slowly seen a 9-point lead dwindle down to this.
Danielson on the inbound. O'Daniel receiving the inbound.
Ball poked away. O'Daniel's right there, and it's stolen away by the Elks.
Drew Thompson been the
And
go-to
it's
guy.
stolen away back by the Firebirds. Timeout, Fairmont.
Oh my goodness, Kane Jones with the hustle. Fantastic play from the sophomore.
This is a terrible possession by O'Daniel. Oh, that's the foul. But heads-up play by Jones to be there.
Yeah, Drew Thompson almost picked it out, made a game-altering play just about. And Kane Jones, the hustle.
Ooh.
Just so impressive.
Did you hear how quiet Trent Arena got when Zimmerman had the ball for a second? But 50.5 seconds left. Fairmont has the ball. Centerville, no, Fairmont has a possession arrow too.
Another intense possession.
This is it. Well, I mean, watch how close. Thompson has it. And watch Jones fly in out of nowhere. And I don't know who called the timeout on
Kane
the court.
Jones.
Oh, he got the ball.
He managed
Jeez,
to
he did it
form
all.
his hands into a timeout. I mean, the coaches might have called one too, but I saw the timeout symbol from Kane Jones' hands.
I don't think coaches aren't allowed to call live ball timeouts anymore. I think they made that rule. A heads-up play by Kane Jones to get that timeout called. Whew.
So here we go. Fairmont will come out. Chris Thompson on the inbound. And Daniel speaking, having a quick word with Thompson. Perhaps for the inbound. And O'Daniel takes it behind midcourt. He's going to try to dribble, gets fouled by Fransman.
Let's see which one they give it to.
Fransman or Lakins.
I'm going to say Fransman, number 11. Nope. They'll give it to Lankins, his third of the game.
Foul number 20, Evan Lakins, his third.
Daniel taking it behind midcourt again, waiting for the trap. It gets none. And they'll try to take it up. Lakins playing great D.
Ball
And a
intercepted
steal
by Centerville.
Daniel.
Lankins, he can't answer. Jump ball in favor of Fairmont.
And Fransman had the open layup. I have no
Oh.
clue how he missed that. Errant pass from O'Daniel.
He had the interception read perfectly. But right now, Fairmont cannot move on the inbound. It is a spot throw-in. But right now, Fairmont has got to get up court without turning it over. 30 seconds left in the game.
Danielson. Pass back to Hall.
Centerville is calling for the foul.
And Thompson.
And they fouled Hall, I believe. But it doesn't matter. They still have one foul to give.
22, Drew Thompson, his first, team 6.
Ball stolen away by Lankins. And he lost it. I did not see what was called. I did not see a signal by the ref.
Centerville foul number 20, Evan Lankins, his 4th, team 7.
Yeah, that was an arm bar by Evan Lakins.
Ooh.
Some mistake, late mistake. He tried to push O'Daniel off of him, and O'Daniel played very frustrating defense. So
it's another spot throw in.
Good clutch play by O'Daniel.
And
that
that's number
foul
12,
will be on
Miles Rogers. And now Fairmont's shooting 1-1 the rest of the way. Something the Firebirds.
Alex foul number 12, Miles Rogers, his 2nd, team 8.
They're 6 out of 8 so far. Number 33, Andre O'Daniel at the line shooting the 1-1.
So huge free throws right now.
Shooting 1-1.
If you're Centerville, you have to remember you have the jump ball you have the possession in your favor. First one is good.
O'Daniel, very talented, stepping up, making a big play on D, and if he can make this second free throw.
He can almost put this one on ice if he can make it. O'Daniel's second one is up and good. Fairmont up 4 with 14.2 seconds left.
Here we go, Zimmerman bringing it up now. Zimmerman dish to the corner.
The three.
Muckerhide up.
No good. That should have been called out of bounds.
And that's off of Kane Jones. Good play by Evan Lakins, and Centerville had another opportunity.
The refs missed the ball hitting the top of the backboard.
Huh?
The ball hit the top of the backboard on that 3. That should have been called.
Oh.
Thompson spin move off the inbound, and Centerville's down 2 with 3.2 seconds left.
There is some light.
Timeout on the court.
Evan Lakins may have saved the game for Centerville on a heads-up play.
Timeout by Centerville.
3.2 left. Centerville needs to foul immediately if Fairmont gets any lane.
If you're Centerville, you foul before the ball even comes in.
Hop on someone's back.
Push someone on the, well, no, that's a technical, and they get the ball back.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. Hey, Jared. Don't coach.
No. Only in football you knock someone on the ground.
Just push them down.
Play street rules.
That's why you need me around for basketball?
Yeah. Well, see, you knew that was a carry, and I didn't. An exciting finish to a JV game, almost fitting for what is about to come next in the varsity showdown between these two. It will be a spot throw in for, or no, he can move along the baseline.
Here we go.
Fairmont has 2 timeouts left.
Caleb ball on the inbound. And that is a
timeout by Fairmont.
Timeout by Fairmont. I thought that was a turnover.
30-second timeouts.
They called the timeout at 4.8.
This place was about to get loud. Caleb Hall.
Why is Hall not moved? Hall should have moved before then.
Definitely. Needs to be mobile, needs to find a little crease, something.
But with the timeout, that freezes the ball at that spot, doesn't it? Or can he still move the baseline?
I don't know. I'm not aware of that rule. No matter what, great defense by Centerville. And let's see if they can replicate that kind of effort again. As Jared Stonecash is using all of this timeout.
Fairmont has 1 timeout left. Centerville has none. 3.2 seconds left. And Fairmont's up 2.
And if the Firebirds break free on this one, Jared, it could be the end of the game. So Centerville has to scrap here.
He can move the baseline. I think Stonecash wanted to know that.
and a lob. He has a crease, Chris Thompson.
And a foul's called with 1.7 seconds left.
So great play draw up there by Stonecaster's call. Gets it to Thompson over top. And good effort by Lakins getting right on that foul.
That's it for Lankins. Lankins is done for the game. That's 5th and final. It is still a 1-and-1 though.
Chris Thompson at the line for the Firebirds. Centerville substitution number 30, Jason Hayes.
So I think Thompson's going to miss this one, actually, by the way Fairmont's setting up.
I would almost, yeah, you would want to miss it to get the time going. Half-court B.
Oh my goodness, Ethan Muckerhide almost had a game-winning full-court heave, but
Fairmont holds on to win a nail-biter, 37-35 over the visiting Centerville Elks in our JV game of the week.
I love intense junior varsity games, Jared.
It just makes the varsity that much better.
Gets you pumped up, especially when it's Centerville Fairmont.
That'll do it for us in the JV game. Fairmont wins 37-35. We'll be back for the varsity game after this. Signing off with Jared Bergstrom and Jeff Allen.